Hello everybody and welcome back to the Raccoon City project. We're starting off here at our moss farm beneath the bowels of Raccoon City. In fact, I think that's been on long enough. I've been here for intermittent times, just, it's still, it's still leaking. I don't get why it's still leaking, but we seem to be doing okay for moss at the minute. So that's kind of why I'm here actually. Yeah, we're currently gathering moss. Oh man, yeah, I'm actually full now. So let's just chuck this back in here and let's take these out and just pop these in here. This is a pretty simple moss farm. Part of it is copy from a YouTube video. I can't remember whose or where, but this part up here is my design because the version I watched was for Java, and when a piston breaks this carpet or bush off here, excuse me, it only breaks the carpet and moss off the leaves off that part and nothing down here. And if these have got carpet on, they don't mossify, which means the stone just pushes and eventually pops out here, and yeah, it breaks the whole system. So all we've got here is just a repeater on 4 ticks. Observer detects the power, and why is it my voice always starts to go the second I start recording? Which activates this dispenser. Just got a water bucket in, and that does intermittent ticks, breaks everything in here. The stone generator just pushes the blocks, breaks the moss, and yeah, you get the idea. You've seen moss generators before. Actually, do you know what? You can tell it's bright and early in the morning for me. Yes, we wanted to get rid of this. This basically just fuels up the bone meal that goes into there. So, but I suppose you're wondering what we're doing with all of this moss. I've also tweaked this mob farm under here now, so it should only spawn creepers. I have recently emptied it, so I'm not expecting much. Okay, 12 in the last 15 minutes. Not bad. Oh no. It's night time, and I've not slept for a while. So let's just get up here. I'm also probably going to need some honeycomb because I'm working on the second floor soon of the Spencer Mansion's West Wing. Yes, West Wing. And the second floor, top of the staircase, is a weird yellow colour, which is kind of what I want to go over today. What did I come up here for? Oh, sleep. Got a shriek. But yes, it's been a while since we've been back here properly, and yeah, I've got some things I need to go back and wax, because obviously since the copper update, certain copper items now have oxidized, so I've got to go around the city and make sure that everything stayed waxed. I also might change some of these lanterns out. I haven't... Oh, they haven't oxidized. Huh. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm tempted to change out some of those lanterns for some of the new copper lanterns. I'm not sure which yet. But we're going to head over northwest and head back to the Spencer Mansion, and I'll show you the progress I've made. So, we'll just pop our moss down here for a second. Yeah, we're going to need all of this moss because, quite frankly, over here is where the courtyard is going to be. So the courtyard is going to extend out here, go along there, extend all the way around. There's going to be a lift there and a lift about here, which leads down to the main central courtyard. And then about there, we need to make a space for the underground. Now, I'm not building that just yet. I just wanted to make sure I'd got the resources ready. That, and I was also running out of rockets. Yeah, I'm not shy on stone and cobblestone at any time soon, and obviously I've still got from what we dug out for the underground of the city, which I will be getting back to. But let's just go over the progress. So the ground floor is almost done. It's almost done. So if we just hop in through here, like so. So we've got this corridor done. This is where you would come through. Actually, you'd come up this way. But this is where the elevator is that links the second floor to the ground floor. First floor to the ground floor to the basement kitchen area, which I've not dug out yet. But if we head through here, you've got the main corridor. This has got... Ooh, I can't remember. I think it might be glow lichen above. It might be glow lichen. I'm not sure. I've been working on using the game's lighting mechanics again and seeing what I can and can't get away with. In some instances, though, I was getting mobs spawning, so I have had to make a few little changes. Now then, this room. Don't even get me started. If you're wondering why this wall's yellow and this wall's white, that wall's white, and that wall's white, if you... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting their pressure plates. The reason is, so if you watch the playthrough of, or if you've ever played this game, you come in, that wall looks yellow, this wall looks light, and this wall looks really dark. That's on the first camera angle, and that's on the second camera angle. On the third camera angle, when you come down here, this wall is actually yellow, but this wall looks white, even though this wall is yellow. So, from 4 different camera angles, you've got 4 different coloured walls, and it's... So, creative liberties. I'm going to be saying that a lot. Now, I've changed out the way the bar looks. I've decided to use shelves because I can put bottles now in there, which means it looks like they're kind of stacked. And I'm also tempted to put a redstone block behind those so that it gets rid of those little indentations. So it actually looks like an open shelf. Haven't got round to that yet. And here, oh, for goodness sake, yes. I'm going to regret this decision. That's why I've got carpet in here. I tried carpet, it didn't look right, and I think they look better as bar stools, but they're just annoying. Now, what do you think of the piano? I genuinely just did not know how I was going to do a baby grand, because it's Minecraft and it's a small space and I'm trying to do it to scale, and this is the best I could come up with. So if anyone's got any suggestions, please let me know. So we come through this corridor, and I think, because it's been a while, can't remember if I showed this off. I think I did, but oh, another wandering trader. He's out there somewhere with his flipping llamas. But yes, we've got inside of here finished, and I've forgotten to do that again. Yeah, because these are slabs, it wouldn't hang up, so I need to replace one of these blocks with a solid block for it to hang from. But obviously, here's where you... Shut up! Here's where you'd find, as is known, the Palehead zombie. The first zombie you meet in the game. Everyone remembers it. It's an iconic moment. And then we've got this corridor. Now, the temptation to make this too wide, I was debating for quite a while. But in the game, it is a narrow corridor, and because I've had to extend it, as I explained, because you'd have to double up the walls, I actually think it feels a bit more claustrophobic. Now, I believe I've used soul torches above this, because I used lichen, and I can tell you now, when I lower the brightness to 30 and it turns nighttime, this place is actually creepy. I didn't actually think I could make it creepy, and I have. I was walking through here knowing that I'd not tested it for mob spawning and mob proofing. Just knowing when I came around this corner how dark this corridor was, and you can't see round the corners. So just thinking that there could be a creeper at any point around one of these corners was actually terrifying. I was walking through here thinking, please, please don't blow up my build, please, for the love of God. I'm going to make some changes in here. In the original build, I used terracotta, and as I was going back through the playthrough, I noticed it's actually not that dark a colour. So I don't know why I chose this colour in my original build. So this will be getting stripped out, and probably something lighter, maybe light grey terracotta, or possibly even bone blocks, because there is kind of a stripe to the wallpaper. And then, yeah, I've got to get the bookcases in, and obviously the closet where the zombie comes out when you're reading a diary, which I will write up and put there at some point. We haven't done in here yet. I've still got some bits to do. And through here is where you would find the plant. This room's had a complete rework from my original design. Because obviously you'll have the glass here. You'll see the statue of... oh no, is it Mozart or Beethoven? I think it's Mozart. It's the composer of Moonlight Sonata. And yes, I've moved this around, extended this room out. So obviously here's where you get the herbs. Here's where you'd get the... armor key. No. Shield key. And you'd have the plant here with the generator here, which you have to poison to kill it so you can get past it. Luckily, and that is another reason why I've been gathering moss, is the new pale carpets. They are really good because when you place them down, there is a chance they can go up the wall slightly or go up a full block. It's a shame we can't place them on the ceiling. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. I may just have pale moss incorporated into the walls here, and possibly a few of the vines hanging down. That's kind of why I haven't done this room yet. There's still a few bits I want to debate on it. But if we head through here, dun 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 dun, we have this corridor. I mean, hang on. Let's just... oh, slight glitch there. Drop our brightness. Where are you? Da, 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 bop. Now, take a look at this. Does that not look like it's dark enough for mobs to spawn? I haven't done down there yet because I need to find a suitable camera angle. But yeah, this, oddly enough, this is actually spawn-proof. Watch me jinx this now. Watch a creeper pop out from somewhere. So if I just come and stand over here for a minute or two, that should give them time to spawn in. Right, we've waited a little while. So if anything was going to spawn, it's going to have spawned by now. And I am going to get my sword ready. You see what I mean? It's annoying because although I've tested this a few times, they don't always guarantee to spawn. But yeah, I've worked on it. I have actually worked on it. So as dark as it looks, I'm going to turn the brightness back up because for the video, YouTube has this habit of compressing your videos down, which makes your videos, when you upload them, darker than what they actually are. But yes, back at 100%, you can actually tell that there are no spots. I think I used lichen in here originally. Oh no, it is still lichen. Ah, that's right. I spaced them a bit closer together. So yeah, we've got this entire corridor done. I just need to obviously attach the light fittings up here. It would be nice to have invisible item frames, but that's just a mod. And we don't have access to vanilla tweaks, which is a shame because I think we should have that as an option. So I've got a central pillar to put here. What else? I knew there was a reason I was carrying this. Oh. And then obviously here will be the storeroom where you can either get the sword key as Chris and meet Rebecca, or you just come here to get the antidote with Jill or Rebecca for when you find Richard. So yeah, quite a bit of progress has been made. This was a bugger to mine. This is all mushroom stem. Now, I was debating on using bone blocks because I can get an infinite supply of that stuff, but it just didn't look right. And I think the mushroom block kind of works better as a almost wallpaper texture. Yeah, it's not as beige as what it is in the game, but we're really limited on beige colours. So once the ground floor is actually finished, we'll be moving up to the second, which I have now fully mapped out. And this is the room that's got like a yellowy, horrible wallpaper. I'm thinking bamboo, unstripped bamboo. I think that might work better than either the honeycomb or yellow glazed terracotta. I've yet to test it. It's something I need to check. Actually, let's just see how much of our bamboo has grown. It's grown. Let's just get some of this. Blub, 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 blub. That sheep just breathes really heavily in my ear because I keep forgetting now that I can't. It's just easier to do this. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. Oh no, it would be stripped, I think. This is why I get through so many rockets. And this isn't even the big build. That's the worst part. So let's just take a quick look. You absolute bastard! Where the hell did he come from? Oh. I've got some torches missing. I took the torches out because I was testing the light level of that. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Son of a biscuit. That really caught me off guard. Because I've had this area lit up so much, I was not expecting that at all. Oh, you absolute dick. I really need to start using something that's more blast proof. Anywho, goodness sake. Right. That is definitely closer to the colour. Don't know if I like the pattern. Oh, that's too squarey and blocky. That is way too squarey blocky. What about... Let's try... It's definitely a closer colour. I've got the screenshot up on my laptop at the moment. That is definitely the closer colour. It's better than the yellow terracotta. But I definitely think that is the way forward. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Yeah, and then when it's broken up with the mangrove to where the light fittings go. Yeah. Right, looks like I'll be AFKing at my bamboo farm then. Which is fine because it's right underneath my creeper farm and also at my moss farm. So, yes, that is definitely going to help. Unfortunately, what isn't going to help is this lot. This has gone from being 2 shulker boxes and 2 double chests to a chest monster. So, I think I may have to create a mini storage system here, and I don't really want to because obviously all that out here is going to get terraformed. Everything out here, everything all the way along there. Probably past those pumpkins over there. Yeah, this all needs completely stripping out, terraforming and digging out because the guardhouse... In fact, no, it'll be further than that because the guardhouse has got to go all the way along there. I also need to get rid of that lava pool. Yeah, that's going to be quite the task. Let's go and see. Let's head. We'll take the nether this time instead of flying. Oh no, it's the same amount of rockets. I don't know why I made a nether tunnel. Every time I fly through here, I forget how much I've actually built over here and the scale. And consider I started it in June last year and then took 3 months of just not touching it. For 3 months' work, we've done pretty well, especially since most of the well, I say most, the main buildings have all got interiors. So I think we've done okay. I think we've done all right. Right, bamboo. Well, that's not a good start. Got 8 pieces there. Ah. I don't think I've got any at my other city either. Other city. Just, I keep forgetting sometimes how much I've actually built on this world. This is, by the way, I've decided this is now my forever world. This is the world I'm just going to live on forever. I love this seed. It is amazing. This is not enough. And I'm sick of having to AFK. Right, how's my bee farm doing? Oh, yeah, that's absolutely fine. How are things over here? Yep. Yeah, progress has been made on the Spencer Mansion, and yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to do for today, recording-wise anyway. I'm going to finish building on stream. So, hope you all have a good day. Take care, be good people, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Bye.